What's happening, Big Max? What's up, brother? How you doing? What's up out there in YouTube land? Big Max was on. Now it says nobody's on. Am I on?
I don't know.
There we are. Cool. Convicted Heart. Jen's on. Roger Williams. What's up, brother? Ron. What's up, Ron? Adam. Regular old square guy. Huh? What's happening, folks? All right, Frank. How
Hi,
you doing?
Jen. Hi,
Fred.
Big Max. Hi, Fred. GC's on. He said, yo, yo, yo.
All right. That's
Ryan
right.
Rain said, what's up?
All right, brother. Hope you're not doing too bad up there with the snow. The cat's moving around. Yeah. Man, Ryan, it's it's raining. Raining here. I hope the snow's not too damn deep up there. What's up, Redwood Post? How you doing, brother? He's out in Oklahoma. Reggie's on.
Did you see Redwood Post?
Yeah.
Did you see Nietzsche? Nietzsche
No.
is on. He said, hey, Smileys.
What's up, brother?
Just hit the like button. There you go, babe. You gotta
Oh, yeah.
say it.
You
Ryan
haven't
said no rain sticking up there.
no rain?
I mean, no snow sticking.
Good. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you like it, please hit the like button. Thank you. How's that?
Very good, babe.
Yeah.
Very good. Good job, honey. He hates doing that.
What's up, LA Dodger Blue?
Aw.
It's raining like crazy here. And the hinge pins on my door of my truck are loose, so my door doesn't shut all the way. So I got water inside my freaking Big Ron. Yeah, I got water inside the seat of my truck. It was all wet. It's an old truck.
Troy said, so Troy and Tegan are in the house. Just because you're unemployed doesn't mean that you don't have to kick down ice cream.
That's right.
Autism Dad Louie's in the house.
Cool.
Hi, guys.
Redwood said he's out there with the family.
Is it in Oklahoma?
Yeah, I didn't get to read the whole thing.
Yeah, he said
OG
he's in
Black Show.
Oklahoma. We checked your channel out last week. Remember?
Yeah.
When we looked at it? It was good. He said, just checking the How Bad interview, homies. Love you guys. OG Black. Show me to my 89 Chevy has no window.
That's crazy. What's up, Casper?
Yeah, just hit us up on Mitch at Hard Intentions. Give us your info and we'll get you connected.
Homeboy said something about Minnesota.
Minnesota. You don't get much rain here. You don't get much rain there, do I? Live in Minnesota. It's cold as hell here. We have an atmospheric river going through California right now. They say that Southern California is going to get the rain, and this week would take them normally 2 years to get.
Yeah, like a lot of people think we don't get any rain in California, but we do. And just the thing is, we usually get it all in one time. And where we live, Jen says pouring in Salinas. Where we live, we get a lot of rain. You know, we're right down the hill from Tahoe. They get snow up there and rain here. And, you know, but this is where all the water comes from.
Tyler said, what's up, Mitch? I've been working in AutoCAD class all day learning how to design everything from auger bits to transmission gaskets. That's
all right.
cool.
That's cool awesome. Shit, huh?
Oh.
That's awesome. AutoCAD's, that's not an easy thing to learn, right?
That is not an easy thing
That's
to
coding,
learn.
right? If I'm not mistaken. Huh? So we got a couple things in the mail this week. I was very surprised. I'll have to show you guys when we get a few more folks on. But
our friend up the hill said, "Watch your just log in to see you soon."
All right, Will, how you doing? He said he was out of town.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've been just it's just been pouring. It snowed yesterday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it snowed around, but not too much where we're at. Yeah, snow's crazy. No more motorcycle riding. Day before yesterday, it snowed.
LA Dodgers said it used to rain a lot in Southern California in the 70s.
Yeah, it did. Still rains once in a while. I tripped out when I was in LA. It's a big snowstorm or big rainstorm coming, and I go outside when it was supposed to be going on. It was just a light sprinkle.
Yeah, Redwood Post, they had to evacuate Santa Cruz because of all the fires they had. The mudslides are like crazy, so they evacuated.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I think. It's pretty sad.
Yeah, they had fires in Santa Cruz, burned down a lot of stuff. What was that, Scotts Valley or something?
All over in Santa Cruz.
Yeah.
GC, I said it's raining. He's in San Rafael. It's raining. San Rafael.
Wow. I spent
Santa
a lot of
Point
time
and
in
San Rafael.
I spent a lot of time in that area, San Rafael. Yeah, so now the rain and stuff is gonna make it mudslides over in Santa Cruz. It's kind of sad.
Jen, did you like what I sent you today? That was some funny shit, huh?
What did you send her?
I'll show you later. It's super funny.
Yeah. And did you check out Chingaderas on the Instagram? Sporting one of our shirts.
Oh yeah, I did.
You guys
I
get
saw
on
that.
Instagram, check out Chingaderas. That's our friend Big Mex's daughter. She sells Chingaderas. I got one.
He does have one.
And she's like, man, guys aren't supposed to have Chingaderas, but you know, I got one. It's not just a chick thing.
I also got Mitch yesterday. We got Mitch a tile
Yeah.
for his wallet and his keys.
Oh yeah, somebody found my
That's right.
yeah, this is my wallet, my other wallet. A friend of mine made me this, silver crafted leather. So this is a tile. Stick it in the wallet. If you lose your wallet, it'll be.
I can ring it
She can ring it,
and find out where it is.
and she can track it.
Mitch has a hard time.
I lose
He
stuff.
does lose stuff.
But my wallet fell out of my pocket when I was riding, evidently, and somebody turned in my credit cards, my license to the bank. They cut up the credit cards because obviously I reported them lost. But I can't figure out what happened to the wallet, so, and my registration and shit. So maybe it's laying up there in the snow somewhere.
One more year, Tegan. One more year, and you can get your ears pierced.
Ooh,
I think that's what he's saying. Where'd you get those?
Where
Where'd
do
you get what? It's
the
called-
tile,
You can show it. That's what it.
the tiles.
That's what it looks
We
like.
get them on Amazon.
We're giving them a free. Yeah.
Freebie, there it is. Tiles.
It comes with one thing for your keychain, one thing
Yeah.
for your wallet. And those other two items, one's gonna go on the remote, and the other one's gonna go on something else we lose all the
Yes,
time.
there's a couple other things right there. These stick on, right?
Yes.
But the other one, the one I put on my keychain, it has a little hole you can put on your keychain so you don't lose your keys.
I got it on Amazon. They're called Tile, but they
Yeah.
sell them by all those things together. So.
You have several different kind,
Hi,
right? Oh,
Chronic. How are you, Ryan? How's it going? He said, "What's up, Hard Attention Fam?
that's
Hey,
right.
Train, how you doing tonight, Mitch?" We've had some really good conversations with him last week. How
Yeah.
you doing? You doing good?
Hope you're doing well up there, Chronic. Yeah, you know, I got a key for my motorcycle made when I was in Los Angeles. A little Mexican dude had a trailer in a parking lot of a grocery store, and he makes keys. I go, hey, can you make this key? You know, it's a round key for Harley Davidson. He goes, yeah, I can make that, you know, and he made it for me. He goes, go try it out, and it worked. It cost me $5, you know. It cost $50 to get your bike rekeyed to Harley. So, yeah, I'm down to my last key for my bike, so. Yeah, day by day. That's right, Chronic. Day by day, one day at a time, brother. So, anyway,
We got 40 people on, baby. You can,
Yeah.
show your stuff.
yeah, so we got one gift we can't talk about, but I do want to thank you. And we got, yeah. Then someone else, Big J, right? Big J from Bakersfield sent us a bunch of shirts to start with.
They're really cool shirts.
Really cool shirts. He said he wanted to send me a care package, so he sent me this shirt.
Oh, I like that.
Right.
I didn't see that one. That's nice, babe.
Yeah, Thug Incorporated.
That's nice.
And then this shirt, kind of cool too. It's in the hot rods. And yeah,
Well, I like that one too. I like the colors in that one.
pretty
That's
cool.
nice.
And
That's so
sent us
nice.
another shirt. Lucky 13.
Hold it down, babe. I can't see it. Oh, there you go. Okay.
Lucky
Oh, that's
13.
badass. I like that.
I seen Lucky 13 advertised in motorcycle magazines. This one's pretty cool. Thug Incorporated. Doing wheelies.
Write it like you stole it.
Yeah, that kind of, yeah, ride it like you stole it. I wouldn't mind riding my bike like I stole it, but then I would have to fix it. So, and fixing it costs money. I like this one. 18
Well, that's
to
nice
life.
one too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Since-
really nice.
Send some Greasy Culture magazines.
Wow, he really hooked you up.
Yeah, he did. Look at this.
Aw, that's Dreamcatcher.
That's for you.
Aw, really?
Yeah, it's for you.
Oh my gosh, that's so nice. I love it.
That's sweet.
Aw,
Fancy, girly stuff.
that's what. Did you say fancy girly stuff?
Look, send some
Oh, I love
pencils,
it. That's so nice.
some
babe.
markers, dual brush markers, combo. I haven't used markers in a long time, but I do use pencils. And some sketch paper. A few pads of sketch paper. Pretty awesome. And he said, hey, I want to send you a care package and a Merry fucking Christmas card. Right? Look at the sticker.
Wow, that's so nice, babe.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I
Isn't
like
it?
that sticker.
Indian.
Oh, I like that sticker a lot.
And a note. Here's your fucking Christmas card. Yeah. Money's short, times are hard. Here's your fucking Christmas card.
It's really nice.
That was very nice, you know? Mm.
Michael Cash says, "What's up, Big Smiley?" We have a friend, Brad, who's. I hope that's
So-
not your real name. I don't think it is, but
Yes.
he's on the inside.
Is he? Thank you for all this stuff. I
Yeah,
really
it's so
appreciate it.
nice.
And the other gift we got was over there. We're not going to show it. It might get us in trouble. I want to thank you for that as well, folks. Thank you very much. What now? We have someone who's inside?
Troy, yeah, Troy. He's a 3X.
3
Thanks
or
for
4.
asking. You're not a 4.
I wear 4X.
You wear 4X in like flannels,
Yeah.
but in t-shirts you wear 3X. Did that change and I didn't know about
No,
it?
so it depends on the shirt, you know.
So
I never saw Richard Ramirez. He's on death row.
wow, Dangstar said the storm up here is crazy, but not a lot of flooding or anything yet. But you know we're up in the mountains. Dangstar said that it's flooding in Modesto right now. I know Stockton's
Man.
they were out of power for like 15 hours. We have
That's
not
right,
had
Hot
that
Rod.
yet.
Hot Rod asked if I got the care pack. I just showed everybody the stuff you sent. Thank you so much. That was from Hot Rod.
That was from Hot Rod.
Yeah, Big J.
Thank you for the Dreamcatcher. It's so pretty.
Yeah.
I love it.
He asked me if I wanted a care package. He said he wants to send me a care package. And I go, what's a care package? I know what it means in prison. He's like, don't trip. It's not going to be top ramen, you know. So that'll keep me going while I'm off work and it's raining.
That was really nice of you, Hot Rod. Thank you.
Yeah,
that was super
that was
sweet
very
of you.
nice.
Appreciate it. The Reflection said, I'm going to need more button-ups. Let us know when to pre-order. I'd love to have a black button-up with the Singing Devil on the back. A lot of people have asked for that.
The Singing Devils, you know, right now we're doing this. We're doing the 2 Moon shirt. And we can make work shirts out of it if we pre-order. Oh,
JB
JB
Well,
Well.
thank you for the $20 super chat. He said, any updates on the work situation? GME, BKP stumps.
No updates on the work situation. They did discuss the video on the city council last night, and at the end result was
Hi, Whack.
Hey, Whack, what's up, bro?
I hope you're feeling better.
Yeah.
Hope everything's good with the fam bam.
The end results of the city council meeting reviewing the video again was the mayor got all pissed off and said, look, I'm tired of hearing about this shit.
He literally lost
Yeah.
his shit at the
City
end of
council meeting last
Yeah.
night. But, you know, we did have a couple people, 2 or 3 people actually spoke up and about positive input, you know, about what we were doing. And, you know, one guy's like, hey, talked about the drug problem with the homeless. But in the end, the mayor was like, you know, I'm tired of this bullshit.
it. I don't want to
No-
see any
yeah.
more damn videos. I
Yeah.
don't want to hear about any more damn videos.
Yeah, no more fucking video reviews, you know. John Wolf, Hangtown in the house. What's up, John? We'll have to-
Reflections of a Junkie said he got his shirt and he loved it. Sorry to make
cool,
a switch.
excellent.
So-
We'll have to, John Wolfie from Hangtown, we'd like to meet you. Huh,
That's right.
local. Yeah, so the mayor's tired of hearing about the video. Contractor brandished a weapon and all this stuff. And, you know,
He said that he wants to get the people. He goes, it's freaking freezing outside. We want to get people inside. That's what I want to do. I
Yeah.
don't want to talk about any more freaking
it's just
videos.
people are dying out
Yeah.
here in this weather, and we need to, you know, guys are sitting around.
He said it took him 6 months to get 60 housing units, 60
Yeah.
little tiny houses.
It took them months just to get the warming shelter open for a few days. Oh, Randy's on. Said hi to you, babe. Hi to you and I.
Hi, Randy.
What's up, Randy? Hope you're doing well.
How's it going?
Yeah. I will be home tomorrow. You have to give me a call.
Aw, Chronic, you don't have to. You've done so much for us already. He said, I'm going to send the care package out to you guys, Adrian, once I can get I can get moving around the town. Have some real unique things here, some knickknacks and some other stuff. You're super sweet. Thank you so much, Hun. Hot
Thank
Rod said, I
you.
can't take the credit for those shirts, bro. I didn't send them. I sent some other stuff. The other thing that we are not supposed to be talking about.
Oh,
Yeah, those are from Big J, honey. The
Yeah, Big
other,
J, yeah.
the other item that
okay.
that we're not talking about that he did address, but he's
Yeah.
not talking about
Yeah,
it.
we got
He's
it. We can't. We
Thank
can't.
you. That, and I'm gonna tell you something. It was freaking super cool. It was
Yeah.
awesome. Reflection said people die every year in Billings, Montana, sleeping outside the shelters and welfare office. It's sad. And that guy even said, the mayor's like, I can't do there's so much red tape. I can't even I just want to get people inside.
Yeah, the mayor
You know
said
what
it
I
took
mean? You
months of stuff. Just get a warming shelter where they can just go in and get out of the rain and the cold and warm up. And it was only open for like 6 days. You know, so anyways, the mayor was pretty pissed off, all this bullshit about a video, and you know,
Hot Rod said he's glad you liked it.
yeah, it's awesome. And I will leave it at home if it's, you know,
Okay, let's move on.
it's going to get me in trouble.
Uh,
It's definitely not for work.
Let's see.
What's up, Big Whack?
Harry, how's everybody, Whack? How's the kids? How's everybody? You need a white powder shirt.
Yeah, white powder, Holmes. Yeah, I'm getting over my cold as well. And I started going to the gym yesterday for the first time in a long time. We got a gym that just opened like 5 minutes from the house, 24 hours. I went and got my Jane Fonda workout on yesterday. White powder rifles over fresh white powder trails. I don't know. Yeah, here's a question. If you're off parole, but you're an ex-felon, can you have a black powder rifle in California? I heard
Sugar
you
and I
can.
said, you're already swole. Do you know what that reminds me of my, do you remember that joke that Nicole used to say? Our daughter used to have this thing and she'd be like, I don't need no Band-Aid because I'm already swole.
Yeah, no black powder rifles.
Aww.
All right, here's another thing. What about the?
Redwood posted super chat is $20. And
Oh,
he said,
wow.
for the extra prayers, brother.
Thank you, bro.
You know why he's there, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He's there for his family,
And my love goes out to you and your family, Redwood. For
and
sure.
that's what it's all about, man. That's what we talk about on here. It's all about family, bro. So here's the deal. What about the air rifles? Because I heard they have rifles
You're really pushing it, dude.
that fire, right, just projectiles, but they're powered by air, compressed air. Can you have one of those?
Hey, Whack, you got a little troll on there. I think his name's Jeffrey Cooper. which is not really his name.
What does he
Probably more
say?
like dipshit or something.
So if I
Um,
can't have any of that, then I'm gonna have to get a compound bow and go hunting with a bow and arrow, old school.
oh,
Nothing that ignites by powder. So what about the air? It's not a firearm. They have rifles that shoot with compressed air.
wow, these comments are going fast now. Reflection said yes, and they're full auto, 22 caliber pellets.
Yeah, and they're air.
Black powder and air rifles can be owned by felons since they are not recognized by the FFL. That's what Benjamin said.
Oh wow. Randy said I could have air rifle, and I heard they shoot up to 50 caliber bullets too, but they're just all by air. Black powder, that's crossbow. No, just a compound bow. I had a homeboy used to hunt with a compound bow because he was an ex-felon. Get a slingshot. That's not a joke either. Slingshots can really hurt. I wouldn't mind going hunting, really, and get it, like an elk or something.
That's right,
What's
Wax.
going on?
Wax says, say hi, Tong Long to Longbeard, aka Jeffrey Cooper, everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
That's funny. Yeah.
Um,
Oh, they're like paintball guns, but they shoot bullets.
you can have a 357 44 Magnum 50 caliber all air power. Look them up on YouTube. That's what Randy said.
Oh wow.
Nietzsche said, wrist rocket and use marbles. Those things can hurt like a mother.
Yeah.
Lance said, I asked about a bow too in Colorado. My lawyer told me no weapons of any kind. Of course, pocket knife for work. That was in 2002. We paid our debt society, so what the fuck?
California, I don't know. Once you're off parole, I think you're allowed to have certain stuff.
Well, we have the internet. We can actually.
Yeah, we'll check it out. I don't want to do nothing.
Just use your fists, man. You got him. That's what
Yeah.
Joker said.
Well,
you
can't.
know what? We don't.
You can't kill a deer with your fists.
Yeah.
I went down out back of our house day before yesterday. Took dogs for a walk. There was like 10 deer just roaming around out back in the woods.
Hold on, sorry. JB Ball just super chatted us $10, and he said,
Oh wow.
"If you're a felon but done with your time, can your square wife?" That is the first time I've ever been referred to as that. That's awesome. I feel like they couldn't. I feel like they couldn't tell her what to do or tell you that you can't live with your wife. Thank you for the super chat.
Yeah, thank you, JB Weld. Awesome.
Hold on, there's one more. Chronic said, yeah, Mitch, I have a $3,500 air rifle. It does more damage than my 22. It's made for pest control on farms. It shoots 22 calibers.
Yeah, wow.
Yes, your wife can own one legally.
Yeah, she can own it, but I don't know if I'm in the house and have access to it, can I get in trouble? See, that's where I know guys that went back to prison for that.
Hi, Gunner. He said, hi, Big Mitch and the beautiful Mrs. Smiley. How's y'all midweeks going?
That's going pretty good,
so far,
brother.
so good.
Going pretty good.
Mitch is off parole, so
yeah, I am off
and it's
parole.
funny because I had one, but I didn't bring it with me because he was on parole. So, well, you never know.
He said it has to be in a safe. Yeah, when we moved up here, she had a pistol, but she left it. Yeah, she gave it to somebody. Wax, crazy.
Whack, you're ridiculous. Well, they're saying nunchucks.
That's a weapon. You're not allowed to have.
Malachi's been using the what are those big, like the canes? What are those? I don't. There's a word for it, like a staff.
It's a staff or a stick. I'd just like to go hunting. I'd like to have some deer meat or some elk in a freezer. That'd be nice. It would. She's looking at me like I'm crazy. But,
no, I'm looking at him because I don't. Yeah, whatever.
OG Badger went to jail for nunchucks.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah. Nunchucks are illegal for anyone to have.
Hi, Joseph.
unless you're training with them. I think they're considered a weapon.
If you could legally own a gun, what would you get?
A 306.
Hi, Ryan. Hi, T-Bud. Mr. and Mrs. Claus, that's what he put on there.
What's up, Ryan? Yeah. Yeah, so, what do you think about having a good paying job, doing hard work, as opposed to a lower paying job, doing something that you love? Like, say you could get a job in a motorcycle shop where they teach you how to work in motorcycles. Yeah, I still don't have it. Yeah, she left it with her roommate when she when she moved up here.
I heard that nunchucks were a Hollywood invention.
I don't know. Maybe Bruce Lee invented them. I know when I grew up in Lakeside, man. I used to go to school, and the Indians would come down off the res and went to school with us. And I remember the first time I walked in the bathroom, and they were in there slinging nunchucks in the mirror. Like, I was like, wow, look at that shit,
Big Max, are you out or is Redwood out? I don't know which one of you guys is getting out. So,
What do you mean?
they're just saying goodnight, like later, blah, blah, blah. Hey, CDC survivor. He said, Mitch has been working out. Okay.
I just started.
Good night, Redwood. We love you.
Good night,
our
brother.
prayers and our thoughts are with you and your family. For real.
Yeah, I just got back in the gym, so, and it's not, when you get a certain age, it ain't about how big and strong you get. It's just about maintaining strength and health,
T-Person do crime scene cleanup. That's just too dark. But you know what? The opportunity that might present itself, I think actually might be good. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. Mitch is like, he said, what time did you get up today?
I got up right when you left. Right after you left.
Did you?
Yeah.
I left early this morning too.
Yeah, she usually gets, she usually rolls out later, but this morning she left early. So I like to get up
Good night, Redwood.
early if I can, but
Redwood Function said, I lived in Lakeside too, right by the 7-Eleven and the Burger King. Lots of people with a bone to pick. Had more fights in Lakeside than Logan Heights or City Heights.
Yeah, Lakeside is a rough and tumble town. I don't think they had a Burger King there when I was out.
We forgot to ask Roger Williams would know about nunchucks.
Yeah, what do you?
He said
Roger
nunchucky
Williams.
sticks were, I probably said that wrong, were from Okinawa, a farm implement used to smash grain sacks. Japanese would not let them have weapons, so they turned tools into weapons.
Oh wow.
Makes sense. Thank you for that.
Yeah, that's cool. History.
Billy McQuain said, I'd go with your heart over broken back sweat and units at me like every day.
Yeah. Should have taken it's gonna take.
Yeah.
What's
Troy, duh.
What?
If you stab a prison guard in California, you're in trouble.
Yeah, you're in trouble. You stab a prison guard in California, you're in trouble. You're in big trouble. You're in trouble.
Oh, I like those stars. Those things are really cool.
Throwing stars.
I'd be afraid I'd hurt myself with one of those, but yeah.
Yeah, if you beat down a prison guard in California, you're in trouble. California prison guards don't play that shit because they know how serious it gets and how fast it gets serious. I mean, look, the guys that jumped on the staff up in Calipatria, I think that was around 91. They took them to Corcoran, to the SHU, and security housing unit. And Corcoran gets really hot. And they took them off the bus, barefooted. They cut their dreadlocks off. They made them stand in a hot asphalt. They got like serious burns on the bottom of their feet. And they made them stay out there on that asphalt. And they beat their asses. And yeah, I mean, they got money out of it in the end, but they you jump on a cop in California prison, you're in big trouble. So it's a serious deal.
Chronic has a good point. He said, but I'm sorry, you guys, we're kind of going between prison and what the question Michelle asked about jobs. He said, but higher paying, back-breaking job, it's good for a while, but it'll break you down over time and you'll hate going to work. Doing what you love never feels like work.
Yeah, that's true. I actually like my old job too. That was pretty good. We say they banned boxing. What?
They banned boxing in Connecticut because the corrections officers were losing fights as a result of it.
Well, they don't really have much boxing in California now. They didn't really ban it. They just quit doing it. Uh, you
Michael,
know,
are you little or are you a big guy? He said,
what?
"Do you think a Sportster is a girl's bike?" I've been looking to get a bike and thinking about a
A
Sportster.
Sportster's not a girl's bike. It's a sport bike. The new ones have 5 speed and they go up to 1200 cc. So if you want to get a Sportster, get one. You know, uh, white powder. Yeah, they had boxing programs like in San Quentin. They used to bring in the Marines
Hi,
and
G. Contreras.
the Navy and all that kind of stuff, and they would box the inmates. And most of the time, the inmates used to win. They had a dude they used to take out of Max B out of the hole, take him, he'd fight, but over time, that stuff just petered out, man. They had outside tackle football teams come in and play the prison football teams at San Quentin. They still have baseball, but now they have a punching bag on the yard. You're allowed to punch the bag. If you kick the bag, they tell you to stop kicking the bag, and they'll write you up, and you know.
Um,
Uh,
Autism Dad Louis said George Bailey deputies beat me down just for flexing on a deputy.
yep. You get inside jail, man. It's not the streets. It's a whole new deal. You
David
know.
Graves said, "I was in Solana when an Indian cracked a copper of the head with his radio. He got the shit beat out of him in Pelican Bay and got 12 years."
Yeah.
That answers that question.
Yeah. You put your hands on a cop, you're in trouble. And actually, they. I don't know. The prison guards are not the ones that took our weights. It was the cops on the streets that complained about guys getting out of prison. They didn't care if we, stayed in shape, lifted weights because it burns energy. And guys that drive iron, most of the time, usually stay out of trouble.
Good night, Ryan.
know?
He said he's got to get up early, so. Tell
All right,
Jen
brother.
I said hello.
Don't work too hard.
We went and had breakfast with him last weekend. It was a really nice,
Yeah,
really nice view there.
it was
Awesome.
great.
Crying said no kicking bags in jail. Biting is fine though.
Yeah, when you hit the punching bag, you're not allowed to kick it. No martial arts in prison. They don't like it. If you know how to fight, that's okay. But
Jen asked, did they ban stereo phones? Stereo phones? I think that's what you said, Jen. I'm probably spelling that wrong. Styrofoam or stereos?
styrofoam?
I don't know. She's got his. I don't know what you're saying.
Styrofoam. No, they got styrofoam in there. Paper cups, paper trays.
Michael Cash said, I got the shit beat out of me for whistling at a girl CO and she was ugly. I was just trying to make her feel better. LOL in county.
Yeah. Talking about styrofoam and paper trays and all that shit. I've been out about 3 years and 4 months, something like that.
Yep.
I got out September 29th, 2017.
Spork. That's what CDC spreader said.
Spork. That's right.
But she doesn't carry a spoon anymore.
I was trying to find a new one.
We're just trying to break him of other bad habits.
Yeah.
Not a spork.
You probably took my spoon and got
I
rid
did.
of it.
I did not take your spoon.
Yeah.
You know what, Connor? I love yoga. Actually, so maybe you guys should get into yoga for real. It's probably the best thing for your body, keeping motion, stretching, and cardio. I love yoga.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to no damn yoga studio right now.
No.
But I do it at home sometimes by myself. So, what do you think you were doing 4 years ago on this day?
Well, I was sitting in the joint, going to the yard at night and watching the sunset, and of course, this time of year when it's raining, you're in your cage,
Boyle Heights said, "Hi, Mitch. How are you?"
I'm good. How are you, brother? Boyle Heights.
Hi,
I've been there.
I've seen on Josh's channel where they signed a bill, no more funding for private prisons.
That's federal, and that's Biden said no more private prisons for. The president just has control over the federal prison system, so, and I'm all for that, man, because private prisons suck. They feed you like shit. You gotta realize, if a private prison is a for-profit prison, and So your food sucks, your program sucks. They're not teaching you any education, vocation. There's very few jobs. They give those guys Sony PlayStations and all that kind of shit, so they're pacified. And guys just lay around getting loaded and playing Sony PlayStations and fighting and rioting. And you go out of state, like place like Oklahoma, and you get caught with a joint, you get broke off like 10, 20 years because you got a joint. Uh, it sucks. And feds, if you're in federal prison, you're eating good and you're being treated, better than state prison. Um, Randy knows about federal prison more than I would. Um, I've heard the food's a lot better and the program's a lot better, and they don't sweat as much shit as the state. But, private prisons suck, man. I hate thinking about corporations and stockholders making a bunch of money by keeping people locked up.
Say hi to Fred. He said y'all be easy out there.
All right, Fred. That's right.
Jen said, yes, I know a CEO that was an ass who was shanked with a styrofoam made weapon melted down. Sorry, guys, damn Monterey County education. She was trying to say styrofoam. You be quiet, Jen. You're a smart cookie.
Let's see, Ryan Foster said something.
I heard federal prisons have a lot more ridiculous rules, and if the court decides they can make ridiculous conditions like no books or radios.
I don't know.
Good night, Troy. Good night, Tegan. Love you.
I don't see how they would have no books. And I heard in the feds, everything's on earphones, just the way state is now. You can't have your own TVs in a federal prison. I know that. Yeah, you can make weapons out of styrofoam, plastic, all that shit, But it's not like when I went to the pen. Guys are cutting pieces of steel off their locker, or their bunk, or bringing it back from somewhere where they found. You guys were using thick. That's where the word bone crusher came from, man. You know what I mean?
Ryan said, the court can take away radio, CDs, books from the individual inmate in sentencing.
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know much about the federal system.
Yeah.
But shit, in California, you're only allowed to have 10 books. So I would have like 50 motorcycle magazines, and if they wanted to, they could come in and take them. Nail file to cut out steel. There's other ways to cut steel besides the nail file, but I never used a nail file. And we'd get grinding discs and get those in, and there's a bunch of different ways. You go.
Joker, that interests me. I'd like to know more about that. He said, my brother-in-law is involved with the Critical Resistance in California. What do you think of that group? Depends on what the name of that group is.
Well, if it's the one, Critical Resistance, they put out a newsletter, and they're kind of communist type. I don't know. They're kind of like Antifa style the newsletter I saw. I didn't subscribe to it, and I didn't read it after the first one I saw.
Did you ever see anyone with a lawnmower blade?
No. I never saw nobody with a lawnmower blade. But my friend Randy here's been in the Fed, so people want to know about, maybe he can answer some of the questions. Lawnmower blades I've never seen, but that would be like a serious hatchet there. Let's see. Cuts meat, tubing in a pinch. Yeah. Says you can restrict inmates from using computers if they have a computer crime. Well, guys not a lot of guys get to use computers in prison. I heard they're doing Zoom visits now. Huh?
What?
Is that true? A friend of ours just had a Zoom
in jail.
A Zoom visit with their son in county jail. So I don't know what. Yeah.
Good night, Tegan. Good night.
Almost said hell no.
From what I've gathered, there's a group that questions the state of prisons trying to figure out a better prison system. So one of the things I definitely have figured out is, I Mitch and I were talking this last night after this council meeting. I was like, people get up there and they bitch
Yeah.
about all kinds of shit, but what the fuck are they gonna do? And so
Yeah.
this one guy was like, these people are like, you need to give them more than 3-day vouchers for the homeless, and he goes,
Yeah.
you know what? No problem. Give them a month.
Yeah.
If you want to pay for a month for them to stay, by all means do that. So my thing is like, if you're gonna bitch about it, you better be part of the fucking solution rather than just bitching about it.
Yeah, and that's
You know
what
what I
I
mean?
seen,
You know?
like just like there's a lot of criticism about like this thing with the homeless, or like when they smash out their camps, they give them like a 3-day voucher to stay in a hotel, and there's a nice hotel down there by the Discovery Park in Sacramento. It's all full of homeless people, and it's it's a shithole now, but it was at one time a really nice. People paid a lot of money to stay there, but they only get 3 days evidently to stay there. And the guy said, "Hey, you want them to stay there for a month, then you foot the bill and let them stay there for a month." But they also talked about all the drugs and all that shit. But everybody that called in was from the black licorice zebra thing or whatever, that filmed me at work, and they all had the same statement. They don't call them homeless; they call them unhoused people, refugees, and that you need to quit cleaning out their camps and calling them sweeps. Yeah, they call it sweeps, and they criticize the company I work for. And they don't even know what the fuck our company does. All they see is when the cops evict people, and Big Macs. All they see is a sweep. So, good night, folks. So these people that were calling in the city council, all they were doing is complaining about shit, and they got no fucking solutions. And it's the same thing with what I saw for that critical resistance. They just want to criticize. They don't have no solutions,
Jen said she never got a voucher when she was homeless for a while. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. And then the expectation is there. Like they're not doing anything for me. They're not doing stuff for me.
They're not helping me. And that's, there is help out there. It's just they want a free ride. And there ain't no fucking free rides in life, man. There's people that'll give you a hand up, but not, the handout just, I don't know.
Hi, Lakira in Lakewater.
What's up, Tegan? Yeah.
Lakira's on. I don't know if you.
What's up, Lakira? Good night, Tegan.
Yeah, that's never going to happen, Ryan.
What's that?
Not in our lifetime, at least.
What?
That they're going to get rid of prisons and come up with restorative justice. It's not going to happen for a really long time.
Prisons are never going to go away, Hey, look, man. There's guys in prisons that are some fucked up people.
That's right, Joker. He said, if you're going to bitch about it, be about it. People got to fight for their rights, unfortunately. Yeah, 100%.
There's a lot of decent guys in prison that made some fucked up mistakes. It is a money machine, Boyle Heights. And that's unfortunate because the money should be spent, like in my case, I learned some vocational training. I got some fucking therapy, got my education. I got on the right track. But then prison changed. So that money should, instead of, like, put it this way. We used to have we had pants that had zippers and buttons. We had button-up shirts, nice, fairly decent clothes. They took them all away and they gave us pullover shirts that look like a pajama top. The neck comes way down here. And pants, they got no buttons or zippers. They're stretchy pants. Well, I got out of prison. I didn't even know what size pants I wore because they don't go by large, extra large, or whatever, And so they got rid of all the good clothes that we had. Those clothes used to last us. You could get a pair of pants. They would last you a couple years. State pants. And they look decent. Guys would customize them, for their visits. And now they make these shitty clothes. Pants wear out in 3 or 4 months. Shirts get all nasty. People throw them in the trash. So it's a cycle. They got to buy the fabric from somebody's friend. They buy the dye from somebody's friend. They pay a bunch of inmates nothing to make them, and they're junk. So it's a money cycle that keeps their friends employed. And that's just one issue, And then same with the food. It's just a big, money goes from the state to the prison system and to all their friends that have contracts with the state to sell the state shit. And it's a nasty cycle, man. Yeah.
Reflection said, my dad has an office in downtown San Diego. A bum came in and started talking sexually to his receptionist and started trying to touch her. My dad brought his piece out and held the dude at gunpoint. And you know what? That's what it's coming down to. Now, like, no shit. I know someone. I only met her a couple of times, but she worked at a mental health clinic in downtown Sacramento. And they've been having problems. Obviously, she worked for a mental health clinic. There's people in there with mental health issues, obviously. And they kept saying, we need security. Like, we need something. I need something. And they're like, yeah. Well, she got stabbed to death by some crazy fucking person. And, you know, and so they want people to help, but then they don't want to do anything to help them out.
Yeah. Yeah, so she was complaining that they needed security, and then some nut went in there and stabbed her and killed her.
Yeah.
You know? So she was obviously not just crying wolf, you know what I mean?
Now people need to, like, be protected because, you know, that ain't no joke.
Yeah, you know, it's, what's up, Smiley Juarez? Yeah.
Mitch got some amazing Chinese food tonight.
Oh, man.
He did. It was so good.
I got some barbecued pork, Chinese barbecued pork, and she said it was raw. Part of it was raw, wasn't cooked all the way. I was pissed off. Then I felt bad.
Oh, it's not your fault.
Yeah.
Oh, Smiley said, how you been, brother?
Good. Life's good. I did a little tattoo work today. You can see it on Facebook. Got a tattoo on posted on Facebook whenever I work on him.
Hi, John Doe. How's it going? I need some chili cheese fries. I love. You know who make? We have this Mexican restaurant up here. It's like a drive-through. It's like a fast food.
Want me to go get you some?
Not bad, but they make.
They're open 24 hours.
Oh my God, they make these. Is it carnitas? They put carnitas on top of French fries with sour cream and
chili,
salsa and chili.
Onions.
They're so good.
It's El Forastero.
El Forastero.
Yeah.
That's right, Jen. They let that shit go until it pops off. It's like the same shit when people are like, oh, you know, he's hitting me. They're like, well, we gotta wait. That's what it used to be. They'd be like, well, we gotta wait until, like, actually something happens to you. And then, you know, and then we can talk about it.
Yeah. I think El Forastero's the name of...
Good night, Joker 89.
Good night, Joker. I think that's the name of a motorcycle club, too. One that David Mann, the artist, used to be in, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Oh, so anyway, we got enough people on here now. She just posted. You posted this on her site.
On her website.
So we got prints made of the 2 moons. These are on our site. Prints came out pretty good, I think. And so these are on our site, and we just got those today. And I took the image over to the print shop, and he's going to work on the image for a t-shirt. So we're going to put that on the back of a t-shirt, and we're going to have this...
Are we going to do work shirts?
We're going to do prepay for work shirts, right?
Yeah.
And this will be the image on the front.
John McHugh said shirts? Yes.
Yeah. So we're going to do limited prepay on work shirts, which we always do when we come up with a new... can we do that?
Yes. The one thing we're going to do a little different this time is I'm actually going to put the sweatshirts up first. We're doing it through Teespring. We're not doing it for Mason.
Yeah.
We're not doing that. So
no, we're not doing prepay for sweatshirts, just work shirts.
Yep. And then I'll put sweatshirts up on Teespring
and
soon.
the sweatshirts will be on Teespring with 2 moons, but we are going to do work shirts. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not going in front of the camera, but I say goodnight, but I'm not going in front of the camera. I look like a mess.
Oh, you look fine.
You're crazy.
So anyway,
I want to get one of those 2 moons prints for my daughter's room.
Yeah. I'm kind of excited about this shirt.
Hi, Jeffrey Harris. You okay?
I think
What's
it's going to
going
come
on?
out neat on a shirt. And
Jen,
he's going to...
Jen said that's truly a piece of art.
Thank you. He's going to feather it out, too, on the edges, so it doesn't look like just a big square in the back of the shirt.
Nice. He does such a good job that way.
He does it. And look, all the other print shops I went to, they say you need to get that vector. And that's where you scan the image and you separate all the colors or shades of gray. And Yeah.
Hi, Darian. He said, "What's up, Mitch? I've been watching for a while now. I finally got the app, so I can be on the comments. Love everything you do."
All
A lot of
right.
people watch on their TV.
Thank you.
Mitch's cousin watches on
Yeah,
TV, so he
yeah.
can't comment because he's,
If you're watching, Brian, we love you.
Thanks you guys for all that. Everyone has lots of nice things to say about that. Big.
Cool. But yeah, my printer, he does everything by hand. He scans it, he vectors it, and he sets it all up, and he pulls the screens by hand, and he's local, so.
I'm a little nervous, but this weekend I'm gonna put some of our stuff up on Amazon. So I don't
Are ya?
know. Yeah, I'm a little afraid because I don't know. We'll see what happens, everybody. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Yeah.
Randy
Well.
said it is. It's cool.
Amazon can't hurt us, right?
Can't hurt us.
I mean, if we get stuff out, whatever. I mean, that would, if we sold a gang of stuff on Amazon, that would be awesome, because then I wouldn't have to work. I could just do this all the time.
Chronic wants to buy
What?
the skull one.
Well, this one is going on the shirt, and there's a story behind it. See, there's a line right there. It's actually, I had to tape it back together.
And why, babe? Why?
Well, I drew this as I want the logo on the front say Hard Intentions, but it's, Native American. It's a buffalo skull.
Roger, hold on a second.
And so it said hard. I left out this N right here. So I cut it and redid the bottom half of it. So, but I can draw you one.
Kyle said, I always get here late no matter how hard I try. Roger, so did you see that Mitch tried to call you this last weekend?
Yeah, I did.
So why don't he's off tomorrow.
I'll be
Roger,
home
I don't know
tomorrow.
what your situation is, but call him tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll be home tomorrow.
Why don't you call him tomorrow?
I will.
Okay. Yes, Reflections, we do lives every Wednesday. We've been doing it every Saturday because we've been home. If we're home, we'll do lives on Saturday, but if we're not home,
Saturday's not an always
they're
thing,
iffy.
but Wednesdays.
But lately we're on because of the weather. We can't really do
we
shit
can't go
here,
out, so.
We said Uncle Mitch for mayor of Placerville.
Hey,
Roger said he'll be home tomorrow.
Cool. I wouldn't mind being a mayor of Placerville.
Oh, good gosh.
Huh?
That's all. You want to talk about what you talk about? Oh, I cannot believe you.
What?
That's it. You're grounded.
What?
You didn't even talk about what they said to us in church when we went to church last weekend. And he's going to act like he doesn't know what I'm talking about right now. He's going to get that look on his face. And when I
The
tell
priest
you...
came up and said, hey, when you guys going to do your marriage, And I said, hey, go talk to her. So, well, because we got remarried at the courthouse. And to me, that's just a formality, legal stuff. But we're going to get married in church. That's a real deal. And so we also have Lent coming up in March. So they don't, excuse me, they don't do marriages during Lent in our church. So we got to do it either before Lent or after. So I'm leaving it up to her and our priest to set the date. You know what I mean? Amazon wish list and link to your channel.
Do you want me to read that, babe, because you're mumbling it?
Yeah.
Seriously, you guys that need to make an Amazon wish list and add the link to your channel. Those of us that love your style, ancestry, DNA, the quality thing, and more, order from that and give credit due. Oh, that's really cool. Okay. Maybe it makes me feel weird doing stuff like that still. But
Yeah.
Thanks, Jen. That's a good idea. ShamWow guy said, do a $10 membership per month and get 500 people to join your set. Nope.
Membership for what?
YouTube.
No, we don't do that. We have some Patreon members and we love them. We thank them for their donations. It's
we send our Patreon members things every.
We send them
try
stuff.
to do it at least every other month.
We like to send them stuff because they help us out a great deal, and we're very grateful. But we don't pander out for, we don't do what is that where you.
Jamie, we're already married, but we got married in the courthouse, so now we have to do it in the church.
Yeah, some guys just have Patreon members only. Certain videos you can only watch if you're a Patreon member.
I will, Jen.
We don't do that shit.
It's not that I'm against it. It always makes me feel, I don't know. It's hard. It makes me feel weird. And you know what? I do get it. Like a lot of people.
What's that?
I'm just gonna like have an honest conversation. People hate. Like a lot of people are like, it's really hard. When they super chat because YouTube takes 30%. But you gotta. We're grateful.
Yeah.
We're grateful for all of that. But it feels weird for me to be like, hey, why don't you put money on our Cash App? Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you know, I don't know. It
Hey, I got
just feels wrong. But I
PayPal.
guess,
You want to send me some money?
right.
You know.
But I guess I get it.
You know.
Because people don't want to give YouTube 30% of the money, which I understand.
Yeah.
High school side, how are you?
I understand that.
So there's other ways, and so one of the ways we do
Skill
is
set.
Patreon.
Yeah.
And then whatever. So yeah.
I just like having a channel. I'm to the point now where I dig the channel. When we get donations like this, I'm just super grateful.
So I had a thing come up on my time hop on my phone last week. Because every time we get to like another 1,000 on our channel, I take a picture of it, just so we'll always remember that.
Yeah.
And a year ago, we had 4,346 subs. A year ago. A year ago last week. What are you looking for, babe?
My cup. Yeah. Some of that angry water.
Reflection said that's cool
Bubble
that you
water.
got.
What?
Said that's cool that you guys are Russian Orthodox. I am too. I feel that all the other churches are too into modernity. We are all Christians, all brothers in Christ, but I can't agree with the New Age crap.
Yeah,
That's what turned me on to. I was a newbie. Mitch wasn't, but I was when we went there. It's been really cool when Mitch gets rock and roll and he.
Yeah.
So we've had this channel, guys, now for just a little over a year.
Yeah.
So Bluebell, how are you? She said, good evening, Mission Adrian.
Hi, Bluebell.
How are you? How's your love life, girl? What's shaking?
Yeah, I'm down with traditional stuff, man. And not just with, the church I go to or any of that stuff. I mean, like I got a message today from one of my friends. I don't even want to say homeboy because he's a brother of mine. I grew up with him. We were kids together. We rode motorcycles, partied, all that kind of shit. And and he told me that 3 of the guys we grew up with, who were all pretty few years older than I, and him too, they died. They passed away. They were all bikers, and and I was like, man, dude, if I would have been hanging out with you guys more, I probably would have stayed out of jail, But he said, hey, a lot of guys were afraid of you back then. You were a dangerous kid, And but I don't know. As far as old school or traditional stuff, I mean, friends are friends, man. I haven't seen them guys since 1979. And he's like, dude, I think about you every day. And, and when he told me, man, that my friends passed away, I was just like, damn, dude, it hurt, Even though I haven't seen them that long, I mean, that's old school shit. That's traditional shit, man. You got friends, space and time don't mean anything. Your friends are your friends until the end, man. So.
Nietzsche said, my wife is Catholic and I love to visit all the traditional churches in Poland. I bet you those are amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Poland used to have a heavy Orthodox population. Politics kind of went back and forth, Roman Catholic, Orthodox,
Hot Rod said, you never forget your childhood friends. I had to remind him today. I was like, he was, bummed about hearing about his friends. And I was like, the good thing is that they got to have, you got to remember that when you went in, they were out having a life and they got to have a life. I mean, and that's,
Tommy used to ride in the rodeo. He used to work maintenance at the res up in at Viejas Res. He was a maintenance guy, and they have a rodeo there. He used to ride bulls and stuff. So, yeah.
We're going outside for some air.
She's gonna go out and get some fresh air. So, Bulgarians, yeah.
It's probably so pouring outside.
Southern Baptist. Tyler's a Southern Baptist, and yes, what is Russian Orthodox like? It's a liturgy, and the best way I can put it is what it says they ministered unto God. They see the preachers don't preach. Our priests don't preach to us. They'd say prayers that go up to God. I mean, that's how it. You'd have to go and check it out. Everything's chanted. Nothing's just spoken except the homily, but everything's chanted. We have chairs in there. if you have a problem standing, it's snowing up the hill, Jack. If you have a problem standing up, you can sit down periodically, or old people can sit down, but we stand up for the service. We don't sit, and everything's chanted and sung, and it's pretty cool. We got all the sacraments and all that stuff. You'd have to go and check it out. Tyler, just go to a Russian Orthodox church or Greek or Ukrainian or any Orthodox church in your area, because they're all in communion with each other. So I had time with some vatos from Dago. That's right. Lomas. That's right. Hey, I was in Boyle Heights when I was out. I lived in South Central, and I went to some interviews over in Boyle Heights when I was out. And I worked a job readiness program. Were there Muslims when you were doing? Yeah, there's always Muslims. I've been in prison. Mostly converts, Yeah, they dropped us off in Boyle Heights to sweep the sidewalks and pull trash bags. It was kind of cool, Old school neighborhood. Yeah, it was neat. I dug it. Yeah, of course there's Muslims in prison. There's Muslims, Jews, Native Americans, everything, Yeah. Everything you can imagine is in prison. Yeah. And you know what? It's good shit. So, let's see. Boy, that was my neighborhood back in the day, along with, Terrence Hazard. Yeah. I knew some guys from Hazard, all that. Especially in Youth Authority. I remember guys from Hazard used to fight with some other guys. Every weekend they have a movie when I was in Nellis in the big movie theater, and it's huge. It's like a big movie theater on the street, and they'd show a movie, and our unit would be here, and this other unit would be over here, a guy from Hazard, and I want to say Pico, and they would just rush each other and fight. About halfway through the movie, man, they just rush each other and start getting busy. It was crazy. I grew up in San Diego, so I really wasn't hip to all that shit. When I got to Youth Authority and I started doing time with guys from LA and stuff, it was a whole nother deal, man. Yeah. Yeah, it was an eye-opening experience. I wish I would have learned my fucking lesson in Youth Authority, but I wouldn't have the friends I have now, and I wouldn't have had the experiences that I had, So, yeah, CYA was a trip back in the 70s. To say it was a trip is an understatement. Youth Authority was more violent than prison. It wasn't as deadly, but it was more violent, Until I got to Preston, then I started seeing some, yeah. That's where I saw my first stabbing inside jail, was in Preston. And, yeah. White fence. I know a dude named Harpo, I think, from White Fence. Harpo and Ephraim. They were in Nellis with me. And Harpo was a dude, everyone said he was white. All the white dudes like, man, that dude's fucking white. And he's acting like he's a Mexican. I said, hey, that dude's Mexican, man. He had blue eyes, blonde hair, light skin. But I went out to visiting room, and his mom and dad had, standard looking Hispanic, dark black hair, and he just had that Spaniard gene popped up, man. He was a pretty cool dude. Yeah, it was a trip.
Dixie Cup said Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah, Dukes of Hazzard.
Handman's on. He said, what's up, HI family? Hope everyone's doing good. We're good. Hope you're doing good too.
I was in Preston in 1977. Somebody said something about Preston.
He said, I visited my buddy in Preston in 1977, smuggled inside marijuana.
Yeah, I was there. Yeah, I left in 78, and went to prison in '79. What's this say? Boyle Heights. I rubbed elbows at white fence. Some projects. Yeah, anyway.
Um, Dixie Cups, we always
Yeah.
have one. It's like he was on here talking shit to Whack a little while ago, so we kicked him
Yeah.
off. Um,
We always got a troll on there who likes to talk a lot of smack, you know.
Lakira said Lakewater worked for the IFR rodeo Saturday before last, and John Snyder sang the national anthem. The guy that I'll put it on we put it on Mitch's Instagram, but not on YouTube. I'll put
See
it
the
up.
guy, the Dukes of Hazzard guy?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the photograph for
Yeah.
the. Yeah, all right. Seems like a regular dude. You know, one of our guys had. I've seen a picture on my Instagram and stuff, but the guy's got a Hard Intentions logo on his shirt, and he's all up next to him. I thought that was pretty neat.
Raymond Bowman said, "Love you, man. I hope the best for your future."
What was that, babe?
Love you, man. He said, "I hope the best for your future."
Thank you, and we hope the best for you and for all the people that watch our channel. Wish all of you the best, but thanks for the good wishes, man.
Reflection said we named our 2 new family dogs Daisy and Duke.
That's
On
right.
that show, I used to love that show.
That's right. Tamarack. Yeah, I paroled from Tamarack, Randy. Yeah. 1978. We had, what did it was, there was a dude from Stockton. I forgot his freaking name, but he gave me a cherry bomb. Mexican cat from Stockton. And they come down the hallway, you slide your letters under the door. Guy was going down the hallway, and I slid the cherry bomb out in the hallway, and dude about shit his pants. And that was it. They took me to Tamarack. They said, man, I went to Preston when I was 16. I was one of the youngest dudes there. And,
Where's Gangster Chewy? Someone else, sorry.
Yeah. They had enough of me, sent me to Tamarack. And then we beat some guy down. When I was in Tamarack, my last 30 days I spent in my cell.
Come here.
You know? Went to church and beat him down right by the pool on the way back. Come here. Where's Chewy?
Chewy!
Look at this. This is Chewy's nemesis right
Come here, Chewy. Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm going to say something gross.
what?
But every morning, Chewy gets up, licks her butthole, and then tries to hump her, and then she goes to bite him.
Yeah. This is Rosie. Yeah, this is
Where is
Rosie.
Chewy?
See that?
Chewy,
Look at that. Hey,
come here.
see that?
Come here.
Yeah.
He don't want to come out.
These are these dogs are rescues. This is a stray, and Chewy was found wandering around the streets of San Jose, you know?
We need Gangster Chewy sponsored by the CBD company. I hear ya.
Yeah,
CS said, "What's up, Mitch?"
yeah, that's right. Just kicking it. Yeah, I love these dogs. They're great. Pocket pit bulls.
She
Oh.
is.
My
She's
phone's about
she's a
ready to
little
die.
bully.
My phone's gonna die in a minute, so we've been on for over an hour, so we're gonna have to wrap it up. What's that? Coming as you are.
Dude, what's the deal with all the holding cells in San Diego jail? It took us all night to get to the second floor. LOL.
That's how county jail is, man. They bring you in, they make you stay down there all day, half the night, then they toss you in a tank when you're wore out, and then you get to the tank and people want to know who you are, and so on and so forth. So
Hey
that's
Jen,
just county
I
jail.
think I'll be ready this weekend to do that little thing we were talking about. So
Yeah.
yeah.
You about
I
ready,
think
babe?
I'm about ready. Jen said, "Chewy sounds like a lot of chicks' ideal dude." LOL.
That's crazy. Yeah, Chewy's a little perv. Huh?
He does do his lives, and Chewy is a booty bandit.
Yeah, I do my lives on a cell phone.
I try to get Mitch to do it from my beautiful Mac, but he likes to do them on his phone. But one time we'll have to do it. It's a lot clearer. It is a lot clearer picture.
Yeah. What, on the computer?
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to look all that clear, Good night, John Doe.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, Boyle Heights. Good night, folks. We're going to have to wrap it up and get ready to, hit the rack. She's got to work, and I got stuff to do, too.
Oh.
I got some art to do. right?
There are
So
two trees of people in this world: people who are inside, and the ones who got away with it.
yeah. So this is a print of one of my paintings, right? It's mounted on hardboard masonite. This one's an odd size, but I'm thinking about. I'm gonna go to the print shop and see if they'll make them full size. So I'm gonna try and get them printed standard size, so you can pop them right in the frame. And they're printed on vinyl canvas, you know.
Dixie cups, we have a few originals left. I think there's
Yeah.
2 motorcycles or 3 that we have left.
One
Do we have one left?
one
We have
motorcycle
one
painting left, original on
our
my website. But yeah, so if this is, let us know if this is something that you might be interested in. Getting them mounted on canvas stretcher like a frame is a lot more expensive. This is masonite. I paint on masonite for years. I painted on masonite. I used to glue canvas on masonite, paint on. So basically, it's the same thing. But
Hi, Jeff Molina.
that's something I'm thinking about putting on our site. If you guys are interested, you know, you could have bigger, full size art. You know what I mean? We got the 2 moon prints. This size right now. I'm going to go over to the print shop probably tomorrow and see about getting these and the 2 moons printed out full size. And then we can mount them on masonite like that. And that way you can pop them right in the frame.
One more. I just want to thank everybody for all their support too.
Yeah.
Everything from our Patreon to our website, Buy Mitch's art.
Yeah.
It's really helped us. So I just want to give a big
Good night,
thank you
Dixie
to everybody.
Cups. Chronic, everybody, good night. And I want to parrot what she said. You know, I just want to thank everybody that watches our channel, guys that tune in for our lives, guys that, you know, love our artwork and our shirts, man, everything. We just want to thank you for all the support in the world. You guys are great. Good night, Kyle Phillips.
Good night, Jen. I'll talk to you soon. And good night, Ryan, aka Chronic.
Yeah.
Love ya. Good night, John McHugh.
That's right, Ellie
Good
Dodger
night,
Blue.
Kyle.
Good night. Good night, GC.
Love you, Jamie.
Reflections. Good night, Jamie. John. Guys, be good out there. Don't let no one slow you down. That's
night.
right. Summertime. Do it hard. All right, Chris. Good night, bro. Good night, Randy.
Good
I'm
night,
going to shoot you
Randy.
a DM on Instagram right now. Good night, Jeff Molina. Good night, folks.
Check out Jen's channel at Convicted Hearts.
Yeah,
too.
check out Convicted Hearts with Jen.
She's got
Good night, folks.
pushed in.
Do it hard. Whatever it is you do, do it hard. And don't let no one stop you.